Hi, it's Lindsay from Million Dollar Tan. Welcome back. Today we are going to answer all of your sunless tanning questions. Every tricky thing, every question you have, any insecurities you have about sunless tanning, we're going to break it down today and answer them for you. Let's get into it. How often should you apply the product to achieve a consistent summer glow? Great question. So our sunless tanners are very, very high quality, so you can really be flexible based on your preferences. You can do it one of two ways. One heavy application once a week that will last you the entire week, or you can do a lighter application every 2 or 3 days. Totally up to you. So if you do one application, of course, it's gonna be a little bit darker and you're gonna take a little bit more time with it. So you're gonna do a full body application. The benefits of this are you're only messing with your sunless tan once, you know that it's nice, it's dark, and it's completely even, and it lasts a full week. The downside to it is that you kind of go from being, pretty fair to all of a sudden super tan. The other way, which kind of solves that problem, if you apply it every 2 or 3 nights, and when I say apply, I really mean like a quick application, maybe like less than 5 minutes for sure. It's nice because you always maintain a consistent color. Now, either way, your color will be incredible. It's just a matter of your preference and convenience. So it's very buildable and it's very gradual. So you can really do it based on how you like. But remember, if you're doing it once a week, you want to do a little bit more of a heavy application, a little bit more of a generous application, versus if you're doing it every 2 or 3 days, you would just do a lighter application. And once you get the hang of it and once you get in the groove with it, either way will be really quick and efficient. Next up, when is the best time to apply the product, morning or night? Again, this is based on preference, but I think the nighttime is the best. And the main reason is that there's not much going on that could really affect how the tan works. So if you apply your sunless tanner and then you wash dishes or you change the laundry, there's just a chance that you could splatter water or get streaks or kind of mess up your tan. After you apply it, it really holds on tight, and you really only have the first hour or so that's sensitive. So I just like you do it right before bed, you sleep with it on because you need to leave it on at least 6 hours, and then you shower it off in the morning and it's done. If it bothers you to sleep with a sunless tanner, you can absolutely do it in the morning. You just want to be a little bit careful not to wear super tight clothing or wash dishes or do anything that could kind of affect the tan for that first sensitive hour of it. That being said, our tan really holds on nicely. So if you apply your sunless tanner at night and then sleep with it on, you could even work out in the morning, or you could even do things in the morning. You don't have to wake up, shower, work out, shower again kind of thing. Because like I said, after that first sensitive hour, it really holds on well and you can do things normally. Next up, how long do the products last? So all Million Dollar Tan sunless tanners work the same way, and they only come off when your skin naturally exfoliates. So that's why high quality ingredients when it comes to sunless tanners is so crucial, because if you use really high quality products, it permanently colors that outer layer of skin and only comes off when your skin naturally exfoliates. Some drugstore brands or things like that, if you actually sweat or wear tight clothing, they could actually come off on those areas. With ours, as long as you keep your skin really well moisturized, it will hold on totally tight until your skin exfoliates. So basically, if your skin never exfoliated, your tan would last forever. So it permanently grabs onto that outer layer of skin and comes off nice and naturally and even as your skin naturally exfoliates. Next question we have, what is the best way to avoid streaking? The absolute best way to avoid streaking is your method of application, and that is why we have these mitts. So if you have not tried these application mitts, seriously, it will change your sunless tanning life. This is our body application mitt and our face application mitt. Now, when you feel these, they're so soft and so smooth and so stretchy that you can tell it's virtually impossible to have a streak if you are using this, because it just makes everything go on so smoothly. So application is everything. Use a mitt. If you don't have access to a mitt, I would say just take your time and just go really, really thoroughly. If you're applying with your hands, just go really, really thoroughly. Watch where your sunless tanner is going. So all of our mousses go on with a tint and all of our lotions go on clear, but it's nice because they start out white. So they start out white and then rub in totally clear, so you can see where they're going until they actually soak in. The mitt's the best, but in a bind, just go nice and slowly, use your hands, and just really be consistent with the way you apply it. Next question, do I have to shave and exfoliate before using the products? Great question. And I think that this is one of the most common misconceptions in our industry is you have to shower, shave, exfoliate, scrub your skin red and raw to prep for your sunless tan. And that's just not the case. Now, it's definitely best if you prep your skin. If you shave and exfoliate before, that's great, but it's not essential. In fact, I probably only do a really full body exfoliation, maybe like every 2 or 3 weeks, just because I'm naturally building on my color all the time. So I would just say do a full scrub down only when you need a reset. So maybe when you want to remove any old sunless tanner and do a fresh kind of heavy application of sunless tanner, then I would say it's essential. But otherwise, I don't think that it's as crucial as people think. So however you feel comfortable prepping your skin, if you have any uneven areas, certainly remove those before applying your sunless tanner. But it doesn't need to be as hard as people often think. You definitely don't have to scrub your skin completely before each sunless tanning session. Especially if you're doing it the gradual way, you don't want to exfoliate every time because you're kind of gently building on the color based on what you already have. Next question, can I put on makeup right after applying the product on my face? Absolutely. Now, the only thing to know about this is anytime you add anything onto the product, it will dilute the product just a little bit. So if you want to apply your face tanner in the morning and then apply makeup right on top of it, it will absolutely still work. But because you're mixing things on top of it, of course, it will dilute the product just a little bit. So you won't get quite as tan, but it will still be completely effective. Next hot question that we always get is, what is the difference between your gradual and extreme products? Such a great question. I know sunless tanners can be complicated and I want to make it so easy. So here you have our regular Cabana Tan Lotion and our extreme Cabana Tan Lotion. So the difference between these is not as much as it may seem. The extreme has a higher percent of DHA, the active ingredient that actually makes you tan. So this one is going to give a darker, richer tan faster. Now, the way to choose which one is best for you really comes down to what color you are to begin with and what color you want to be. What's your goal color? So if you're very fair, but you want to be pretty bronze, you want to be ultra tan, you could still go with the extreme. There's nothing in this that's going to make anyone look unnatural. So even if you're starting out really fair, you can use our extreme products and it's not going to make you orange or unnatural or, some sort of unnatural shade. No matter what, neither one of them is a bad choice. It's not like if you're at the makeup counter choosing a foundation color and, there's warm tones and there's cool tones and there's a right and a wrong answer. That's not the same as this. This is a lighter version and this is a darker version. If you get the lighter version and you try it and you decide you want more color, you would simply apply twice as much of this. If you get the extreme and sometimes you don't want it quite as dark, you would just apply a lighter amount. Since they're all buildable and they're all gradual, you can really use either of them to adjust based on your preferences. But the short answer is this one gets you darker, this one gives you more of a medium tan, but once you do that, you can apply them how you want to adjust the color. So that's that in Cabana Tans. The next question along the same lines, what is the difference between Tan Icon, Cabana Tan, and Mermaid Mousse? Such a good question. They're really easy. Again, I know things in the sunless tanning industry can get complicated, so I'm going to break it down for you. Here are all of the original versions. So Tan Icon is a spray. This is our original formula. This is what we use in professional spray tans all around the world. Exact same solution that professional spray tan artists use in their equipment to offer the spray tan service. So this is what you get when you get a spray tan from a spray gun, right? All of them come in regular and extreme. The lotion goes on completely clear, no color. So it's very easy to apply, but also easy to wear day or night. So like I said, it starts out white, but it rubs in totally clear. So you can still see where you're going and have a nice color guide, but it rubs in completely clear. So if you don't want any risk of anything getting on your clothes or your sheets or anything like this, Cabana Tan might be the right choice for you. Then Mermaid Mousse. This is the most innovative sunless tanning mousse that's ever been created. I'm telling you, I know I'm biased, but I'm telling you it really is. This is whipped, it's light, it's airy, and it just gives such a nice natural glow. There's a little bit of instant bronze color in it, so you can see where it's going. You get a little bit of instant color, very, very little transfer onto clothing or sheets, but then zero transfer after your first shower. So usually people just wear dark, loose clothing when they apply it, and then after you shower, zero transfer. So between the three of these, I would say that Tan Icon is the most difficult to apply just because it's an actual liquid. So it's not hard, but it's definitely a little bit more advanced. It will give you the most rich, concentrated color. I apply this with a foam brush or with your application mitt. So that's Tan Icon and Tan Icon Extreme. Cabana Tan is definitely the easiest on the other end of the spectrum. It rubs in just like body lotion. You can do your whole body in just 2 or 3 minutes and makes it completely evenly, and you're done. The mousse is kind of right in the middle. Again, none of them are too difficult to do, but the mousse is really light and foamy. If you like a mousse texture, you will love this. You pump the mousse directly onto the mitt and apply onto the body, and then you use the face version. So the Cabana Tan Lotion and the Mermaid Mousse both have face versions. The Tan Icon does not have a face version because when you do your spray tan, you just use the whole thing on your entire body. It's a water-based, won't clog pores. Same thing with all of these products. So Tan Icon does not have a face version. These two both do have face versions. The difference is they're just a lighter formula, so it's really made to work with the face. And also they have our patent pending face firm ingredients. So it's firming, it's collagen boosting, it's hydrating, there's vitamins and elixirs and all this good stuff for your face in the face versions of those. In a bind, you can use the body products on the face, but the face products are really made to work with the face, and I'm telling you, you will love the result of them. The best way to apply them is with your face mitt. Apply the product directly onto the mitt, not onto the face, and then gently rub it in. You'll see this mitt makes it so easy, especially on all the little areas of the face. It rubs in everything super smoothly no matter what formula you have. So that's the breakdown on the products and how to do the face. And the next question, I have super dry skin. How can I avoid being blotchy? Such a good question. And this, whether you have dry skin or not, one of my favorite secret tan tips is to apply a light layer of body lotion on your entire body before you apply your sunless tanner. So obviously face lotion on your face, body lotion on your body, just a really light layer. A thick body butter or a really thick lotion could actually act a little bit as a barrier to the tan, but a very light application of a light lotion or a light moisturizer gives you such an even canvas. So even if your skin is uneven or blotchy, that light layer of lotion will just even everything out. So I like a light layer of lotion and then maybe wait five or so minutes just so the lotion is completely dry before you apply your sunless tanner. Or if you're just doing a quick application at night and you have body lotion on from earlier in the day, you can literally just apply your sunless tanner. You don't have to freshly shower before each sunless tanning session. In fact, especially with the quick touch-ups, if you're tanning every 2 or 3 nights, it's totally not essential. So whether you have fresh body lotion on or body lotion from the day, just put something on your skin just so that you're not applying to completely dry, fresh skin, because nobody's skin is going to be completely even. So it's nice if you have that little kind of barrier to create a nice smooth canvas. 2 last questions. Are your products tested on animals, and are they vegan? Yes, they are vegan, and of course we do not do any animal testing. We love our furry friends. No animal testing, $1 million tan ever. I think that's it for our most frequently asked questions. If you have any more questions, of course, always message us on social media or email us, and we'll feature your questions on our next Q&A video. Thanks so much.